So welcome to the channel, guys. Now we are going to discuss this problem of the day solution of GFG. So now moving further to the solution. This is the problem given to us. We have to add one to a number represented as linked list. So what we have to do? We are given a number n in the form of linked list, and we have to add one in it. Like here, if this is the linked list, then this linked list is represent as the number 456. So you can say that this represent us the number 456. So if we add 1 to it, then what we get? 457. Similarly, here we represent 123, and if we add 1, we will become 124. So we moving further to the problem. So what we have to do, this is our given function to us, and what we do, we call a function head. This is just not use line. So we just call another function called head, and if we have carry is the number that I took. Wait a minute. Okay. So carry is the number that I took for storing our carry result. Like if we found 9, like I ran it for a case, like if we found 9 at any case, and if we add 1 to it, then it will become 10, and our carry will be equal to 1. So for this I use this carry variable. So first I am going to explain you this solve head function of mine. So I took this variable. This is a public variable, you can see. So, and this is my solve head variable, and you can see if head is equal to null, then we just return the head. Or what we do, we have to do the operation on this last index. So what we can do is, when our head is point to our this 6, then the next of this pointer will always be equal to null. So what we can take, if our head next, like the next of our head pointer is equal to null, then we have to do +1 operation on this linked list node. So what we do, if our head is equal to null ptr, but like if we are traversing it from 4, then you can see our head is pointing to 4, and 4 next will point to 5. So this condition became false. So we further move to this step. We call solve head next. So we now head is pointing to 5, and the next of 5 pointing to 6. So we again, this condition is false, we are at this condition. So our head is point to 6 now. And the next of 6 will point to null ptr. So our this condition will become true this time, and we have to do work with this. So what we do, we take a variable int sum, and in sum what we do, we did head data, the data of head, the value that our head has, and we plus carry to carry. We don't need to add carry, because this is the very first operation in our addition, and in starting our carry is equal to 0. So we can write it or not effect, and we do +1 operation as described by our function. So what we do, in our head we just put the modulo of 10. Okay, if the sum of the last number, like here the answer is equal to 6, when we do 6 plus 1 is it is always equal to 7, and 7 modulo 10 is equal to 7. So head data is equal to sum modulo 10, that is equal to 7. In this case, our carry is equal to sum divided by 10. Our sum is equal to 7, so 7 divided by 10 is equal to 0. So our carry is 0, and we just return from here. So our this call will not work, because we just return the loop from here. So now we are before this 6, our head is pointing to this, because our 6 is called by this 5. So now what happens, our the solve call for this 5 has completed now, and our carry is updated now. So we took a variable sum again, head data is 5 this time, plus carry is equal to 0. So what we do, head data is equal to sum modulo 10, sum is equal to 5, so 5 modulo 10 is equal to 10. Sorry, 5 modulo 10 is equal to 5. So our head data point to 5, and our carry is equal to sum divided by 10. Sum is equal to 5, so 5 divided by 10 is equal to 0. Our carry is equal to 0 in this case also. We just return. So now our head is pointing to this, and we come to this. Here our head point to 4. When I am asking that we just return, then our head is pointing to this, the last node. Okay. So our int sum is equal to head data is equal to 4, carry is equal to 0, so sum is equal to 4, head data is equal to 4 modulo 10, 4 modulo 10 is equal to 4. So carry is equal to sum divided by 10, sum is equal to 4, 4 divided by 10 is equal to 0, so carry is equal to 0, we just return, and when we return it, we come to we come to this, and if we have carry, but we don't have carry is equal to 0, so this if condition is not working, and we just return the head. But what happens if here we have an example like 5 6 9 5, this is not visible, okay, I don't take a comment. 5 6 9, our this call is for this 5, then this call uh, this call is for this 6, and again in when our head point to 6, then this call is for our 9, and for 9 when we call 9, this loop will work. Our sum is equal to head data plus carry plus 1 is equal to 10, head data is equal to 0, carry is equal to 1, we just return, we point to this now. For this our sum is equal to head data is equal to 6, carry is equal to 1, so 1 plus 6 is equal to 7, head data is equal to sum modulo 10, 7 modulo 10 is equal to 7, carry is equal to 7 divided by 10 is equal to 0, so carry is equal to 0, again come to this, sum is equal to 5 plus 0, 5 modulo 10 is equal to 5, carry is equal to 0, so we don't need to add 1 here, like I am writing for this case 569. I can explain you for 569 case. Now wait a minute. 569 case I am trying, example should be 570. Sorry, answer should be 570 for this case. You can see 570, and what when this condition will work, this will work if we have something like 9 sorry 99, like if this is the example, then this condition will work. You can see 0 0 0 0 0 0, and here we take a new node x of value is equal to carry, and x next is equal to null, like we have a we create a variable x point to a variable, then and we put the next of this variable the address of the node to which our head point, so our this node, so our we can say our this node point to this, and our head point to this, so this is not very hard, you just try to dry run it and you will understand it. So I think you like it. I just submitted once, I had submitted it, but I again submitted, you can see it, it's submission count 0. So I explained it to you. If you want to see the code, then this is the code. So I hope you understand it. If you understand it, then please subscribe my channel and like the video, because in future here you will found many coding related content. Thanks for watching this, guys. Thank you.